everybody, welcome to Julie's Wreath Boutique. Let's get started and make something tonight. We're going to try, and I'm going to bring you up on my computer here. There we go, I've gotcha. Alright, so hopefully I can see your comments tonight. Alright, hopefully some of you will get on here. If you're watching on YouTube right now, you are watching a pre-recorded live on from Facebook, off my Facebook page. And tonight, I'm going to show you how to make a Dollar Tree pumpkin. I'm going to take one of these, and we're going to make this. Okay, can you see this? I'm not sure if you can see this in the picture or not, but tell me if you can see the orange behind this fabric. I learned my lesson, and I'm kind of glad I did this before I did the darker color, but if you can't see the orange, just take it from me. If you use a white fabric, you are going to see the orange. So if you want to do this and have a white fabric in here, you might want to paint your own, not orange, this is not an orange, people, this is a pumpkin. You might want to paint this with white paint. Don't spray paint it. I spray painted one of these years ago and it pretty much disintegrated. So, but we're going to make one of these, and it's super, super easy and simple. And I hope you enjoy what we're going to do. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take our pumpkin. These are, you can find them at the Dollar Tree. And I found this idea, I'm in a group called For the Love of Buffalo Chuck, I think it's called. And I think this just pulls out. Yeah, it's just like a toothpick, that's all. And one of the ladies there had it, and okay, I can see everybody's comments tonight, which is awesome. She showed us how to do it. I'm like, oh my goodness, that is so simple. Can I show my people on my page? And she's like, yeah, go ahead. So her name is April Gray. April, thank you for letting me share this. So I'm just going to cut out, I know that sounds awful, but bear with me. I'm trying to make it, if I cut it just right, maybe it won't. So we're going to cut out a spot. All right. So, and you know what? I think we're going to cut just a little bit more here. These are hollow. Yeah. So we're going to cut just a little bit more. Okay, so that's ready. That's all we do, okay? So these are Dollar Tree, $1, and you should be able to find these right now. All right, so all you're going to need is about 18 inches to 20 inches wide material. So I'm going to, this is doubled over. So I'm going to just cut it. Let's see, I think I'm going to use this one because I need new blades in my rotary cutters. Okay, so I'm just going to cut that. So yeah, this is not, I'm not a quilter, I'm not a seamstress, none of that, okay? So I'm going to take one of these pieces, and I'm just going to measure it here. Let's see. We've got, so that's 21. I don't think we're going to need all of this. Yeah, that's like 30. So I'm going to do like a 21 by 21. And that's still probably going to be way too much. So, yeah, let's just do 20 by 20. And you could use scissors. You don't have to use a mat for this. See, my rotary blades are not cutting all the way through because I cut burlap and all sorts of things with these. But nobody's going to see these edges. So, the string's off. So we're going to sit this in the middle. And all we're going to do, and as you can see, I probably could have cut this even smaller. You could probably do 18 inches. Okay, so I'm going to start, and I'm going to put one in there. So, let's see, where are my pens? I'm just going to take some T-pens here. They're like for quilting. They're quilter pens, and I'm just going to put one little T-pen there. And then I'm going to take another one. And I'm going to keep stuffing it. It's kind of nice that this is hollow inside. And I'm going to kind of fold it in so we don't have too much puckering here. Another one. You just, I mean, how easy is that, guys? That is like easy, easy. So over here though, I'm gonna kind of watch what I'm doing so I can kind of hopefully make it look a little bit better here. So we're gonna just stuff it all the way in. All right. So like I might bring this one has a little gap here. So I'm gonna just kind of fold it over and pull on it and put a pen right in there. Okay. And you know, you can kind of move these over and just make the, oh, you know, just the little gathers any way you want. But this is just simple and easy. And you know, you go to the store and they really do have such cute fabric pumpkins. But man, I don't want to pay $9 for one. You know, this fabric was $4.99 a yard, and let's see, it was 30% off. So whatever $4.99 a yard is, and I got like a 3/5 of a yard. So you know, I only paid a couple dollars, and I could by far make at least 2 pumpkins with this. So there's our base, okay? So we could have even made this hole even bigger, but as you can see, there's a hole down there. So now we're gonna make, there's a couple things you can do, okay? You can use this green, let's see here. I get this from Hobby Lobby, and if you've watched my other pumpkin videos, you've seen me do this, and all you would do is you would only need a little bit. So I'm going to cut, and I would just fold it over. And I like this because it's really bendable, okay? So you would just cut that. It wouldn't take much at all if you want to do this. I'm going to show you a couple options tonight. And maybe you can use this on a pumpkin wreath too. All right. And then I'm going to just bend them in. Be careful because like I just hurt myself there. It hurts. So you do have to be careful of what you're doing. All right. So then you're just going to bend it over. And you're just going to mold yourself you know, a stem. And what I did with this one, oops, this one is rolling away. I put it down in there. You could either put it down in there like that and just leave it, or you could put some hot glue down there. Or, let's see, you could even take a floral pen, you know how those are shaped right there, and go in between and just kind of connect it to the foam itself, okay? So that's one option, but we're not going to use this for this one. So let's take that one out. The second option is I took some Dollar Tree rope, and I just thought that that looked really super cute. So that might be a little too big. So what we'll do is we'll make one smaller than this. So what I did is I had this chicken wire ribbon, and I want to say this is at Hobby Lobby, and help me out in the comments if you know where I got this. I think I got it at Hobby Lobby. I think it's in the ribbon section, but I'm not sure. I may have gotten it at Joann's. So if you know, help me out, help a girl out here, and let me know in the comments. Because I have so many craft supplies, I don't know. I can't remember every place I get something. So I'm just going to roll this. And I'm probably going the wrong way here, but that's all right. And we're just going to make enough. So I want something a little bit smaller than what we did. So I'm going to roll it a little bit tighter here, because the rope that you get at the Dollar Tree is pretty thick rope. So let's just do that. Okay, and I'm gonna get your wire cutters out and cut the wire again. Be careful because this will poke your fingers. I just like the chicken wire because you can just shape it and mold it to what you want. You know, what you want it to be. Okay. All right, so I don't know how well you can see that, but it's just a little, it makes no, you know, sense. We just want a certain shape. That's all we want. So I'm going to take this nautical rope, decorative nautical rope, it's called. You get 13 feet of it. And I'm going to stick part of my rope up here, and I'm going to zip tie it to the wire. See what I'm doing there? Let's see. My smaller zip ties. I don't know why there's a leaf in there, but there is. So we're just going to go around the rope and connect it to the wire. All right. Pull that good so that it will stay on there well. So now we're going to get the glue gun out. All right. Let's move my glue gun over here and get the knife out of the way. And I'm just going to put a little bit of glue because I'm going to wrap the rope around itself. Okay? So you want to cover it up. So see how I'm wrapping it around itself there? You won't need a ton of glue, but you will need some glue to start. Be sure not to burn yourself. I've done that many times. So, yeah, you're just gonna, you'll have plenty of this rope left over, guys. So, I'm gonna keep wrapping it. I can feel I need a little bit more glue down in here, so I'm gonna put some right in there. Kind of hold it there. So is everybody getting ready to decorate for fall yet? I'm getting the edge. I think fall is one of my favorite times other than Christmas, of course. I just love fall. I love setting pumpkins out on the porch and getting mums and just, you know, I'm pretty sure I can keep those mums alive. I'm not that great. Ouch, I just hurt my finger there. I'm not that great with flowers, keeping them alive. I can make them, but keeping them alive is a struggle for me. So mums I can do. So I'm just going to keep wrapping this. You don't need to keep adding a bunch of glue. I will add a little bit of glue here and there, but it doesn't have to be around everything. So there I'm just putting it around the rope itself. All right. Let's see. That going to be good? I think that's going to be good. So we're going to be done there. So I'm going to pull it and then I'm going to just zip tie it. There's my zip ties are back here. Actually, I think I'm going to, this will be the back. That's a great idea, Linda. She said that she used her empty rolls from Deco Mesh to make a pumpkin. All right, so I'm going to cut that off, and I know I've talked about this tool before. I don't even know if you can even get this anymore. This was one of those seen on TV tools, and it literally cuts through anything. But I've tried other ones, and they've sold out. So what we're going to do, yep, so that's going to be, I'm going to almost kind of stick it down in there because I almost feel like this is almost a little too big. So if you want to make yours a little bit shorter, you can, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick a little bit of glue down in there. You could also use just the little floral pens and stick those in there, but I don't want to put too much design here. So there you go. So that is the pumpkin. Another thing that you can do too, and I meant to show this to you, I'm looking for my rope that I had that I thought would be really cute. Here it is. Was you could take rope, and I probably should have done this beforehand, and you could put it down in there. Let's put a little pen. Okay. And you know how the pumpkin has divots? All right, you could follow those divots. So like there, that from there to there is a divot. So what I would do is I would do this. Okay. Put a little bit of glue down. And watch your fingers. This is where, again, you'll burn yourself if you're not careful. All right, so we'll put a little pin down there. All right, so I'm going to feel the next one, and it's like right here. Another pen. And I'll take a little bit of glue too. Let's do some glue. I'm going to take it and I'm going to go across. Let's see, there it is. So you would just keep going. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take it and go around it. Find the next spot. That's what I'm going to do. Sometimes you just got to go with it. So I'm going to use a pen there. But this is a total optional thing. You don't have to do this. I'm just doing it because I wanted to show you. And you're just going to follow, okay, so on this side, it's right there. Okay. Put another pen. Let's see. And we need to put one right in here. Wait. There's a divot. There's several divots you could do. You know, the lines of the pumpkin. So we're just going to keep going around it. Let's see. I think that's about it. You know what, I'm going to just wrap it around because it's just going to end up going in with the rope. All right, so just another option. You don't have to wrap it around with a rope, but this is just another option. If you like that look, that's fine. So what I'm going to do tonight is I got these. These are also a Dollar Tree find. They're the burlap leaves, but what I did was I cut it down because I kind of liked the volume, the shape that you could make that. So all I did is I took my scissors and I just cut. There's the wire is right there. I'm not cutting the wire, but I'm going to come up and just kind of shape a new leaf. Does that make sense? And you know, you could use any kind of leaves you want. I just kind of like a little bit simpler, the better for me. You know, if you can make it look more of like a maple leaf, go right ahead, you know. And this should, the other one I was able to just get right down in there. this one can just kind of wrap around it. Let's do that. It doesn't want to go in all the way, but we'll wrap around it. Okay, so there you go. You got a leaf on your pumpkin. And then either, you know, if you have a cute little ribbon that you want to use, what I like is the raffia. So there's a couple of things you could do with the raffia. Let's see, I have this green, I think it's kind of pretty, but Dollar Tree does sell raffia, and it sells it in this 3-pack. Let me see if I have some. I had it earlier, not sure what I did with it, but they do sell it in a 3-pack, and it's 3 of the little ones of this natural color. So I just took a little bit off of one and used it to make this cute little bow, just kind of a natural feel. That's what I did right there. So, but I kind of like the green, so I'm going to make it the green raffia. This is, you can get this at Hobby Lobby. So again, some Dollar Trees even sell fabric. Have you guys seen fabric at your Dollar Tree yet? Let me know in the comment, because when I was out in Las Vegas, they had Dollar Tree like little like quarters, so it's probably like an 18 by 18, which would be like perfect. So you could definitely almost do this whole craft from Dollar Tree products. I have also seen people use cinnamon sticks. Okay, this is always a mess to deal with, so I'm just going to try to pull it out. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're just going to take a little bit. We don't need a lot. All right, so I'm going to just kind of pull this out. Raffia, I like the looks of it. I don't like working with it because it is so messy. So we're going to have long tails here, but we're not going to use them all. So all you're going to do is you're going to make one loop. Okay, let's try to make it as uniformed as possible there. And then you're going to go on this end and make another loop. Kind of have to just pull on it. All right. Now, I'm not going to use any wire right here, because I'm going to show you what I'm going to do here. I'm going to take a piece of the raffia. This looks like a good, I'm taking a good substantial piece here, and I'm going to wrap it around the middle. So I went to the back, to the front, to the back. Okay, and I'm just going to pull that really good. All right. And then I'm going to take a piece of that and a piece on this side, and I'm just going to tie it. Like that, so no wire involved. So that gives me my little bow. So then I'm going to just take it, and before I cut, don't want to cut too much of the strands off, because I'm going to use one of these strands, 2 of these strands, I'm going to leave 2 out, and that's what I'm going to wrap around the stem of my pumpkin. Okay, so let's go ahead and decide. That looks about good right there. Okay, again, I don't like the mess, I only like the look. To be perfectly clear. So I'm going to take the 2 long pieces here, and I'm just going to wrap them. I think I'm going to wrap them a few times around the stem, and then I'm just going to make a nice little slip knot here in the back. So this is definitely a rustic pumpkin, but like you could do like a fancier print. You know how I love my buffalo check, let's be honest. Julie's a little obsessed with buffalo check. I need to show you all the buffalo check in my home. But there you go, guys. I had some acorns. I should have got some acorns out. But that is your finished pumpkin. I hope you can see that. But as you can see, I don't know if you can see it in the camera as well, but there is orange showing through that white. So if you do decide to use a white fabric, I would definitely recommend using some acrylic paint like this. Nope, that's Mod Podge. Let's pretend this is white paint. Just get some acrylic paint. What are these, 77 cents a piece? And paint your pumpkin, let it dry, and then make some really cute gifts. I think this would be super cute at the Thanksgiving dinner table, for a fall bazaar if you're doing a craft show. This is something that wouldn't be too costly to make, but I think, you know, at Hobby Lobby and all those places, they're getting quite a few bucks for a pumpkin this size. So that's it, guys. I also wanted to show you one more thing. You can also take, you know, this wire that's wrapped in this brown strand. You could just do a stem like this. You could just, hold on. Here's a piece already cut, and all I did, this is another option for a stem, is you're just going to take a bit and just bend it towards itself, and you're just going to wrap it around your finger and form that twirl look. So that if you wanted to have something else, maybe I'm just using what I have. That's what I wanted to do. What could I do? I did buy the fabric, and I did buy, you know, the little pumpkins. But you could make the stem like that, and that's what I have right here. And then you would just stick that in there and just use another pen, a floral pen, to attach it. So you could use that too. So anyways, that's it for tonight, guys. Thank you for watching. If you're on YouTube and you're watching this, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. And come follow me on Facebook, because that's where we do all the lives, and we would love to have you. Have a wonderful evening. We'll talk to you later.